Depression or determination? Which will it be? So I wanted to give you a bit of an update on what I've been up to with training, and well, since Christmas time, the New Year's passed, I've just been dealing with some issues, which is why I've now put a video out. Well, I wanted to put a video out on depression because I was suffering really badly with depression. So I've been struggling with depression, low mood, anxiety. I recognise that there's differences between them and not everyone's the same. And I started to record a video about how I've been feeling, depression, anxiety, that sort of thing. They are different to just low mood. We all have ups, we all have downs. But this was getting so bad that intervention was needed, basically. So I went to a GP, general practitioner doctor, and a few options were discussed. I've started some mental therapy work, which has included some sports, which I love sports, I love playing sports, and it has lifted the mood. This is all done in conjunction with the local professional soccer team, football team. Christ, what am I turning into? Coventry City Football Club. It's called Sky Blues in the community. So we'll play a bit of table tennis, maybe some badminton, a bit of basketball. There's always going to be football, of course. And just the opportunity just to chat. That's on for about 2 hours. It's at the leisure centre where I swim. I can swim afterwards if I really want to, which I've done once or twice. In fact, I've just come from a swim now as I'm recording this. So things are improving, put it that way. However, depression got quite bad. It was suggested that I try some medication. I've been taking the medication now for about 3.5 weeks. When I actually had a reaction to the medication. Didn't realise what it was, so it happened one day. It was a clear day, then it happened on the next 2 days. The third day it happened as soon as I took the tablet, and there was a taste and a feel. I'm just pretty sure it was that was causing it. And I actually went into anaphylactic shock, which didn't realise that's what it was at the time. I will put a link to that because it can be very, very dangerous not to take immediate advice. Get immediate, but it involves, basically it can take your life. People do die from it. I was reading up, the #1 cause is delaying getting treatment for it, which I did. Luckily, I don't know whether it's because I just didn't know that's what was happening to me or not. But yeah, I was suffering from anaphylactic shock, not realising. You get like it all started with a bringing up almost like a bit of a cough-like feel into the back of your throat. Your chest goes tight, your throat swells. I've come off the antidepressant medication, but my biggest thing that's helping me with the depression is I've just started to go out for a run again. It felt absolutely wonderful to be able to run without the calf breaking down. Yes, there's aches and pains and niggles, and there will be as I get back used to it. But it was just the first time I was running, biggest smile on my face ever as I was running. I've done another one since, which I must admit left a week in between. They're only running for a minute at a time. It's like the first week of a couch to 5k, which reminds me I've signed up for that. That'll be starting in March. Monday evenings I'll go and do that as part of a group. I am sort of getting a bit ahead of it in a way, but I've done it before with them. So yeah, things are looking better that way, and I think that is going to be my way of getting through the depression. I've been doing other things, sort of trying to help. It's almost like you just need some motivation, because it's like the biggest thing. I literally went 1 week when I was really suffering with depression because I feel so tired. I get maybe 2-3 hours sleep at a time at night. I just don't know why. I'm expecting it's to do with the kidney stones pain, because as soon as I lay down it feels like a big balloon's blowing up in my stomach. But I'm hoping by losing a little bit of weight, which I've been tracking all the while for about 6 months plus, once a week, Monday morning, get up, go toilet, completely naked, stand on the scales. Try and do that same sort of time almost every week on a Monday. The other things I've been doing, we bought a Wii Fit Nintendo, and I've been playing the Wii Fit balance board games, boxing, we do some cardio stuff. It's great for all the little bits and pieces you can do, and it just got me doing something, some motion, some movement, some exercise. Again, any little thing can help me, because my triathlon is 20 weeks away. That's all, just 20 weeks. So I've got to get ready for that. Like I say, the swimming was a struggle because now I've had a stiff neck for about 2 weeks now. Don't know why it is. Can't get to see a physio other than the one I see for my calf, which will only deal with my calf. Made that quite clear. So it may be that I'll go privately and get that sorted out. It may be because it's been 2 weeks. It's not just a trapped nerve that's just not releasing. So that's for training. Since pretty much Christmas, I've done just a few bits and pieces between Christmas and New Year. The plan was never to have anything set in stone, just to do things as and when. So if I didn't have anything on family wise or anything, for instance the 30th of December, I went for a swimming workout, did over 1,000 meters. The other thing is, I remember back now, around the end of the year I joined Pure Gym because they were doing a free 3-day pass. So I got that to start on the 31st, last day, because I knew they were open New Year's Day, and I got to use a ski erg, got to use a proper Concept 2 rower so it could track my rowing, although they didn't do it. And I also noticed they had a bike erg, if you like, still part of the same group. Again, varying degrees of accuracy with actually getting the things recorded. They were accurate at the time, what they were telling me, but just recording and logging it was more of an issue, really. So yeah, January, sort of just did what I could. Did more walking again because I couldn't run, so I believed, but doing not as much physio as I should be doing, really, if I'm serious about this, if I'm being honest as well. But on the 4th of February I had an appointment with the physio about my calf. Calf, for me, felt like it was fine. I had more serious issues with sort of stiff neck and a back pain, a lower back pain, which I don't really want to know what's wrong with it, because I've got a funny feeling it might be quite serious, that I might have to stop doing stuff. But at the moment it's just a case of I can feel it. It's a bit more than an ache, but it is something that I think I'm going to have to just get sorted at some point. I have walks, like for mindfulness walks, if you like. They're called wellbeing walks, that are quite local. They have one on a Monday and a Wednesday. They do have one on a Friday, but quite often it's just me and the run leader, who you might know from other YouTube videos. He's known as Extreme Heat Pete. So yeah, I'll put a link to his channel. Have a look. He reviews hot sauces, snacks, things like that. Yeah, it's just good to have a chat. There's a few others that go as well. It's not just that. So yeah, I was using the ski erg over the new year, but now we're into February and I feel like I need to try and do just a little bit more. So next week we've got a walk for Sky Blues in the community that we were speaking about earlier. They're doing a walk to raise funds for the British Heart Foundation. It's only a 5-kilometre walk. Yeah, I should be able to do that, it's not a problem. They are planning to do it around War Memorial Park in Coventry. And then a week after that I start this couch to 10k. So that's going to be a 9-week course. It's like an NHS course. I've done it in the past. The thing is, I know that I'm going to be a little bit ahead of the course. However, I'm not planning to do the recommended 3 runs a week. I'm going to keep that down to 2, so there'll be the organised one. And I'll fit one other one in as well. Because for the cardio side of things, I'm going to be using the bike and the swimming. Because the actual Couch to 5k plan just assumes that it's just running that you're doing. So I'm going to supplement that by doing the runs, just the main one on the Monday, another one during the week, which I may have to sort of program in and plan a particular day, because I can see it just thinking, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And yeah, I'm hoping that by having that, it'll give me a chance to beat this depression, because I'm still suffering from it now and again, really badly. Other times it's just there. So we've found out some of the causes and tried to put in little different ways of dealing with them, but the main one is the fatigue. And they said just due to the sort of situation of the family setup, it can't change. It's going to be something that we're always going to have to deal with for the rest of our life. So you don't want to blame that, but you have to be aware of that, and you have to find ways of working through it, which we're doing. Some things work, some things don't work. Some things you just need to persevere and give them a chance to work. Like with training, every training session is not going to go great. Some training sessions, the best thing you can do is actually say, it's not going great, I'll leave it, end it there and then. You do sometimes have that feeling afterwards of, I could have done more. What's going to happen race day if I feel like I don't want to do it? Am I just going to stop? No. Some things you can find determination to do in certain areas, and that's one of them. Anyway, this week the plan was Monday. We go for a little run if we've not done it Sunday, because we're trying to get back into this now. Tuesday is going to be to swim. Wednesday or Thursday will be some kind of a bike ride. Could be indoor. Need to try and get back outside on my bike. It's just so cold in the UK at the moment. I mean, it says it was like 0 degrees the other day. First time I did a run, it said it was 2 degrees centigrade. Feels cold, just puts you off doing it. Get a few things sorted out at home, so get things tidied up a bit. We did have some flooding as well. The house it's still in its process of drying out. We will get there. So the video wasn't supposed to end there. It was supposed to be more about the rest of the week of training. But I've got a really bad cough cold and can't really do anything. I have been out for a walk, but this is now into the next week and I'm still here in bed. So yeah, I hope to update you soon. But it's so tiring that I'm just trying to get the rest my body needs. The walk for the British Heart Foundation that I found out about, I won't be attending. Just not able to make it. I had only been informed at the last minute about it, so I hadn't really raised any funds anyway, and not had a chance to. We'll update you with another video next week, so I'm going to try and put these videos out every Thursday.